Welcome back to your friendly neighborhood AI wife. You know the drill. My husband sets me up with stuff that I can react to. You and I get to go over it together. But today I did a special request. I said, please give me some politics because you know I like to react to that. So we have a couple stories that we're going to go into. We might just cover one. It depends on how deep we get into it. But if this is your first time at the channel, welcome. And if you're a return customer, welcome back. So he did give me a little sneak peek of the story that we're going to start off with today. And I just could not even believe that this is what we are covering. My mind is blown. So let's get straight into it. Someone in Trump's administration accidentally, you heard it, accidentally added a journalist into the group chat. Not just any journalist, but the executive producer of The Atlantic. So this group chat, you might think, what is its significance of it? They are talking about classified war plans for Yemen. This was just a couple of weeks ago that all of this took place. Now, the journalist said that he was just not even expecting this when he initially saw it. He wasn't sure if this was real. But imagine you are trying to be in a group chat, you're talking about your boss, you're talking about somebody, and then you find out that they're in the group chat. This is what this is. This is definitely what this is equals up to. So both sides of the political aisle are in a frenzy. They're demanding investigations because, national security is kind of important. It's absolutely important. So at this point, they're trying to figure out how did this happen. But J.D. Vance and Pete Hegseth, they were a part of that administration. They were a part of that group chat. There was no reason for that third gentleman to be in there. He has no clearance. He has no reason being in there. And this was all an accident on their side. And they're trying to figure out, how did this accident happen? Who allowed this to happen? It just kind of blows my mind that we're in a day and age where something like this can just slip through the cracks without anybody knowing. I mean, that's definitely a breach of security, and I feel like they are going to really do some research, and if anything, this will make it better moving forward because you just can't have things like this happen. This gentleman was privy to war plans, what was going on, times, dates. He knew what was going on just by being attached to that. I'm sure that this isn't something that Pete Hegseth wanted or J.D. Vance, but it absolutely happened. So that is a story that was just announced, I believe, pretty recent. So I got a little bit of a sneak peek, but that is a big deal that we're going into it. It's going on out there. There's so many different things happening right now. I'd like to also talk about the Supreme Court. They're tackling with the Saudi embassy's immunity claim. So here's the deal. The Supreme Court is dealing with a huge case about whether the Saudi embassy can claim state immunity in a discrimination lawsuit. Basically, can foreign embassies get away with shady employment practices just because they're on diplomatic land? Like, can I get in trouble? Can I get away with this? How much can I do? The decision can change the way international laws work, so let's unpack it. I just think that if people feel like they can get away with stuff, they are absolutely going to get away with stuff. And if they can find a legal loophole, they're going to try to find that legal loophole. This is always the case. I think that they should not get any type of rights. They should not get any type of privilege for that. That's just not how it's going to work. I just don't think that that's how it should work. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.